So that's why.
Play call, great.
We gotta go to broadcasting settings. Yeah, move that off. Alright, I'll turn this music back off. There it goes. Check out some stuff in here. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Is there anything specific that you want to see with the Madden gameplay specifically for PS4? Let me know. Right now I'm just going into the skills trainer to see if there's anything new specifically with the gameplay that they listed. I was streaming a little bit earlier. I didn't really notice anything in terms of like gameplay wise that was new, but the game does feel a lot better and different than 22. So yeah, this looks like all the same stuff. Let's run through the Gauntlet one time.
So, you want an all-expense-paid trip to the Gauntlet? Well, I'm sorry.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the stream. If there's anything specific that you guys want to see, let me know. Right now I'm just in the Gauntlet. I want to see if there's anything new in I want to see if there's anything new in the practice. When it's not, they don't really have anything specifically new. This look like all this stick. Nope. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the stream, y'all. Controller's dying. Which way we're gonna go? I think we're gonna go this way. I usually go this way. Oh, we got someone to beat. And you gotta stay in bounds. Wow, okay.
You still got what I like to call the 5-finger discount. 5 lives left.
Made the move too soon.
You still got time. Plenty of lives left.
Run him over. Do you like that? He is not.
3 lives down, 3 to go.
Oh man.
Just 2 lives left.
That should have never been that hard. What I don't understand about the skills trainer is they have like what are these called? They like the options are like from years ago. Like I just said, hit X to get by them. That was like years ago when I was when it was like that. Yeah, definitely the wrong guy or whatever. So I have to make the force down play. Missed them.
You have one life left, but hopefully you get that extra life challenge, because that is the only thing that's going to save you. Pull out the strategy guide. Boss level.
Alright. Let's see how this goes. Got caught. Side.
Yes, she is singing. You are out of lives.
Alright, so from what I can see, there doesn't look like it's anything new in run pass options, RPOs. Doesn't look like it's anything new. I think the RPO stuff is probably the last stuff I really care about in here. And even with the RPO stuff, like it would never work like this in the game the way it works in practice mode. Okay. Do I get the they show replays of this? No, they don't. That's a new animation. Nice, nice. Did you see? A little step back John right there. Yeah, where was this during the joint, yo? This is PS4. Yeah, I didn't know that was a bug. That's crazy. I do have the PS5 version too, but I wanted to showcase some PS4 gameplay. But this is just a trial. This isn't like anything official. Alright, that's good. This isn't like well, it's the official game, but it's just a trial version of it, I should say. The one thing I like about RPOs and the runs, I feel like there's like a little tip with the RPOs. I feel like the holes open a lot bigger. I messed that up. I don't know how to. Do you have the game pre-ordered? Or no? Because it's two different. From what I've picked up, I think it's two different ways if you have a pre-ordered versus not pre-ordered. Okay, so if you have the game pre-ordered, I think you have to do it through the PS app to get the game. From what I'm getting. Yeah, you'll definitely need EA Play too. Yep, for sure. Yeah, I don't know why EA made this like such a difficult thing. It's kind of stupid, but So on the PS app, you go into um. So on the PS app, you go into I think it's like your game library, and you should see Madden in there, and that's how you download it. So you should download the trial version. From what I'm understanding is if you try to download it from the console, it just shows up with your timer, like your like it's gonna be available in a few hours. All right. I think that's it for the RPO stuff, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's really like the only thing I cared about in here. That's the one thing that I definitely at some point want to perfect is the RPO game. Cause I feel like it's very similar to like the triple option. I feel like it's very difficult to stop. So I feel like if you're able to master that specifically in Madden, you can definitely have your opponent like on the edge. Is there any specific teams you guys want me to play with? If not, I'm gonna just play with Buffalo against a random team because that's my favorite team. But if y'all want to see like a specific team or a specific matchup, let me know. If y'all want to see anything specific in the game. So I know a lot of people ask about franchise mode right now. I don't think anything's patched for it, so it's like the same thing as 22 right now. The Chiefs. We could run with the Chiefs. Why not? Who we going against to get with the Chiefs? I played them in the next gen. Yeah, the Chiefs offensively, even though they lost Tyreek Hill, their offense isn't Chiefs Broncos. You could do that. Their offense isn't that bad, to be honest. Like obviously they lost Tyreek Hill, but they still have Travis Kelce, who is a dog. So let's see. Do this matchup. We'll go 6 minutes. We'll just go like that. Nighttime. Okay, yeah. I could go against the Chiefs. Broncos are cool. How about? Yeah. I wonder. Yeah, there's I don't know if you played against the Broncos yet, but I wonder if they have one. Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes. Usually the top flight quarterbacks do have the commentary stuff. So you see, this stuff is real similar. And there was a lot of people who wondered about the opening stuff. Facts, yeah. The Chiefs, the game against the Chiefs last year. Oh my gosh, I was like on the edge of my seat, like the whole game. And at that time, I was dealing with like really bad neuropathy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what that is. So like, I was literally about to fall. I was falling over, trying to stand up, watching that game. Even though we didn't get the win, that was probably like one of the craziest games I've ever seen in my life. Yes. I don't even like to think about that game, to be honest. I like to think about that game. But yeah, it was a good game. They should have just at the end of the game they just had horrible defensive. They played horrible defensively. Like I understood the idea of them like not wanting to give up anything over the top, but they gave up so much stuff underneath to where it's like I don't know what they were doing.
Career year for 99% of the other quarterbacks in the game today. 4,800 yards, 37 touchdowns, and a fourth straight.
See what we can do. I haven't really, honestly, I only play with the Bills really, so we'll see like what's in this playbook.
Is sometimes beyond spectacular, and
we'll start with something simple.
When he's under center,
close.
KC always has a shot.
I called the wrong play, but it's alright though. What do we got here? Yeah, we're definitely running that. Some spacing. Let's see what we got here.
And Mahomes gonna put it up right away.
This
That's
would
good catch.
complete to Mecole Hardman. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A good safe pass there right off
now,
the bat.
them against the
That's what we like to call it.
who do they play? Them against the Bengals. I have no idea what happened that game. I was thinking like, oh yeah, they're gonna easily just go to the Super Bowl again. But yeah, I was even at the beginning of the game they were up so many points. Like I think that that team was just so used to coasting and thinking like that they can just turn it on whenever. That did not happen after they gave up the lead against the Bengals.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
I like that matchup.
A leap and he's got it. He got it.
Yes. But the thing about the Bills, I feel like they're gonna, if they want to make it to the Super Bowl, they're gonna have to get it done within the next few years. Because the defenses, our safeties are getting old, so they're gonna have to think about replacing those guys pretty soon. So hopefully we can get that done soon. For like it's gonna be like a new look team eventually. Gotta catch that.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Facts. I hope so. Hope we do. A lot of people are saying Bills are going to the Super Bowl, but the AFC got better. So they got a lot of teams got better in the AFC. So I don't think it's gonna just be like a easy road there. Oh yeah, that's good defense.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown,
all right, now I don't know about losing to the Eagles.
A little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well.
But I know they got what's his name, AJ Brown. He's a dog.
How are you going to win it? And in this case,
let's see. This looks like cover 3. So let's see what we can do here. When I play this to computer, I try not to do like too many audibles and stuff because you know it's the CPU. Or maybe it might be man. Maybe we can get Valdez Scantling here in the end. Here we go. That was cover 1. Wow.
He will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to try this RPO. I don't know. Like I said, I just we'll see what that linebacker does. Probably could have thrown it there, but see that's why I like the RPO stuff right there. Just the holes just open up.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now. It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's coming right now for them.
When you say you have the game, do you mean you have the game pre-ordered or what do you mean?
And he's brought down 11 yards there, just like last play. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive. I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air.
Let's get up in here
They didn't get the memo,
quick.
and I know this to be true.
One of my favorite offensive plays, too, as well, is the power row. I feel like it's improved from years past. I feel like they blocked the power row very well. Okay, so seeing that you have it pre-ordered. Oh yeah, you were in here earlier. So I think what you have to do for the people who have it pre-ordered, you have to download it from the app, from your PS app. So go on your PS app, log in and everything. Go to your games list. Madden should be in there, and you should see it under. You should see the download or the trial option under that. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm pretty sure. But that's what I saw was the solution for that. So go to your PS app, go to your games list, and you should be able to download it from there. Download it to the console. Again, yeah, I don't know why EA made it that way, like to where you should just be able to just. Especially seeing that you have it bought already, you should just. This might be like. Make the tackle. Just make the tackle. You should just be able to just download it from the console. But I think what ended up happening, because technically the trial was supposed to start tomorrow, but I think they messed up with the New Zealand stuff because New Zealand didn't get the trial until later in the day. Like they're supposed to drop at 12 last night, but I don't think it dropped until that morning. So I think that's when EA opened it up for everybody. But for the people who already had it pre-ordered, I think that it was already set that. Oh my gosh, it was already set that that the trial started on Tuesday. If that makes sense. So I don't think EA ever updated it for those people who already had the game pre-ordered. I think it was just updated for the people who didn't pre-order it yet.
Down at about the 33-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be
Do I have any defensive tips? I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty bad on defense, but it really kind of depends on. For me, when I think of defensively, I usually look at it and see what's going on with the. I usually see what's going on with the running back. Especially against computer, it's a little bit harder because you never know what they're gonna do. When you're playing against a human, they usually like have the same tendencies. Like something like this, I usually try to. It's either gonna be a dive or they're gonna run a play action or something like that. Or nope. So that. So this is a play usually people don't run. That's like a computer play. Okay. Let me look and see what's going on here. Check. So, Pat, it depends on it depends on who you're playing against. Me personally, I wouldn't, if I'm playing against like a speedy quarterback or someone who likes to run like Russell Wilson, I wouldn't pinch because he can just run around the pinch like that. Yeah, the gameplay isn't too bad on PS4. I know like a lot of people are comparing it to the PS5 gameplay, but it's compared to what was how the gameplay was last year. It's solid in my opinion. Right.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Yeah, facts. Same here. I'm not much of a player either.
Now it's Wilson.
Never could get into it. Like I think when it first came out, I think it might have been like 2011 or 2012. I played it a little bit, but like much changed from when I started playing it. This is probably a dive. Yeah.
They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon.
Oh man.
Get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of
hopefully stuff like this doesn't happen too often. Like this is the stuff that I wish that they. I mean, I guess he was still going forward, so it doesn't look as bad. But you know, I figured that he would have knocked him back. Yeah, spy the defensive end. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Another one. Oh! I was not expecting that. Good call, computer.
Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point from McManus is
good.
And we are tied at 7.
Yeah, I think I played 1 year, like maybe it might have been 18. I played it, but I don't know, because it's never get into it. Like, for me, it's just too much grinding. And I think I was playing 2K at the time. It's like, all right, I can only grind one game now. The uniforms look different a little bit, I guess. I don't think there's a lot of difference to them. But again, you'll be able to better tell like once the game's officially out.
We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back. And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally?
That's the wrong guy. I definitely hit the wrong button. Bad pass.
Picked off by Kwan Williams.
I just meant to hit circle. Alright, gotta get this back.
Suddenly it's First and goal after the interception.
So it officially comes out tomorrow for the people who have the All Madden game pre-ordered. But it officially comes out on the 19th for like the standard edition and for everybody to get. Like me personally, I think I'm gonna get the standard edition for the PS5. But for anyone who gets the PS4 version, I think you're comfortable. I mean, I personally don't think I would get the game, not because it's a bad game, but I just wouldn't want to spend 65 on this. But actually it's pretty solid, but I would this is a solid game for sure. But yeah, it officially comes out on Friday. But if you have the All Madden version, it comes out tomorrow. Let's go. Yeah, facts.
This defense not budging back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. 4th down, Wilson trots off, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Denver field goal.
Yeah, the reason why I did the trial is because I haven't pre-ordered the game yet, so I was still on the fence of whether I was just gonna like stick with 22 for a little bit before. So that's the reason why I did the trial. I usually do the trial every year.
First and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3.
Get out the way, 44 was out.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Yeah, you'll be, so Smoke, if you do have the if you have EA Play, you can download the game now and start playing it. I don't know, the thing is I don't remember if you would have to re-download the game again. I don't think so. I think it just turns into the actual full game at 12, so you don't have to like wait or anything. You'll be able to play right away.
But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open.
Yeah, yep, 9 p.m. Cali time for sure. Yep.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing.
I'm on the East Coast, so
they got to the outside,
I'm not really 100% with the Cali time. I'm pretty sure it's like a 3 or 4 hour difference between us. Okay. So the screen's still the same for anyone who runs screenplays. That bubble screen, they lead them upfield. I don't know, like I don't know how I feel about this. I wish I had the option, because you figure if he just like keeps flaring out instead of throwing them upfield, I wouldn't have thrown the ball into the lineman right there.
And there's another example.
Because I know like in 21 and before last year, they would throw it out instead of upfield like that. But I've made huge plays with throwing it upfield like that, so I don't know. I like both ways, but I don't know. Yeah, for sure. Really, with the screen, it's just about a numbers game. Like, if you got the numbers, regardless of how it plays, like, you'll be fine. Oh, get there. Ah, let's go. What? Oh, no about that. We're not that challenge that. We'll see how challenges work. I thought that he got his feet down. Probably not, because you know how, like, usually Madden would challenge it for you if it, oh yeah, he was definitely out of bounds.
Clear video evidence to the contrary, and I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more.
Yeah, there's definitely upgrades to franchise, but I don't think that the actual, but there's still some I don't know how to call them bugs. There's still some issues with the franchise mode right now, so hopefully with the day one patch that they fix them. From what I've seen, the draft is still like pretty messed up. Like for example, they Carolina, when I did a quick one, Carolina drafted a quarterback when they drafted Matt Corral last year, and the Eagles drafted a quarterback when they already have Jalen Hurts.
didn't spike it, he faked it. Steps away to
I
his
don't want to call that
left.
play.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive.
Well, no, we'll see. I definitely want to see how he's going to play this year. He'll probably be fine. Like, I don't know. He definitely has a ton of weapons still, so. And Mahomes is a great quarterback. I don't think that Tyreek Hill, he's a big player, but I think that Mahomes is good enough to where it won't matter. Especially when you have Kelsey doing stuff like that.
And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle.
Hey, big hands, big hands. What's up?
A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
Saints, I don't know, behind Jameis Winston, you have faith. He's just always been, I always wanted him to, you know, step up and like make that next jump. But I don't know, man. Jameis Winston, he's just so spotty. Very spotty guy. And Sean Payton is not there anymore, so. Let's go, Juju.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, for sure.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
I don't know. Yeah, but that's the thing when you're a top flight quarterback. Like, no one wants to come play with Jameis Winston. It's not like, oh yeah, let's go play down in New Orleans because Jameis is there. But when you're the GOAT, you know.
First half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
But I'm excited for the season. I think it's going to be a good NFL season. I feel like there's a ton of good teams. Like, you know, obviously there's the favorites and stuff, but I don't think it's going to be, going to be like, okay, these are going to be the two teams that are definitely going to make it. I feel like there's a lot of teams that have a chance to do something. Nice. When's your birthday month? Oh, October. Okay, nice.
Coach. All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome everyone to our brand new studio here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports halftime.
So corners and stuff, the corner and safety. Let me I think that there has been some improvement. So one thing that you can do, and that I do, is I usually shade the coverage. That'll help with you getting burnt and stuff. And also, what's going on, bro? Yeah, I remember you. And also, you look at the ratings of your players too. Like if you're getting burnt a lot, let's say we'll just go to my team real quick that I'm using. So if you're getting burnt a lot in coverage, look and see the ratings. So you got fast guy, another fast guy, semi-fast guy. The main thing is you have to look at their acceleration to see how quickly they can get up to their top speed. So even though this guy is pretty slow, he has decent acceleration at 90. And you also want to look at your press rating. So if you're pressing if you're playing press coverage with players who don't press, it's gonna be that's one way for you to get burnt. So 85, that's pretty good. That's good. So with my two starting quarterbacks here, I would press, but with this guy here, I wouldn't think about pressing. But he might be fast, even though he might be quick enough to press. So let's see what his speed is at. 91. So yeah, I wouldn't press with him. I don't think. It just depends on who he's matched up against. But usually with the slot receivers, that's usually like your quicker guys. Like, for example, their slot receiver is Juju Smith-Schuster, so it wouldn't make sense to press him.
Offense ready to begin this third quarter of play. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember, they're
toward the end of the second quarter. The opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys
let me know
get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of
robbed. What do you mean you got robbed? Robbed how? What happened?
Take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Yeah.
The Broncos first down as he's able to get this out.
We'll see, man. I know our rookies. They look good. They looked good. In our first preseason game going against Indianapolis is one. So you just never know about the rookies. Get them. Go get them. Pick that. Let's go.
That's into a double team and it's intercepted.
I don't know why he just didn't throw it away. That's kind of weird. So that's another thing about like when I play defense. You always want to take away their main reads. So you see, with this being stick, the computer always looks for the stick route or they look for the slant. So one time, like where they actually play the stick route well, and I was able to jump on the slant quickly enough to where he had to start rolling out. Even though Russell Wilson probably would never make this throw, I don't know who he was throwing to. Like, let's switch to DNF. So yeah, I guess that guy was open, but I don't know why he tried to make that throw with the crossbody like that. Kind of weird. Yeah, the full game isn't out. It's just the trial, bro. Yeah, Strix, what do you mean if you got robbed? I'm not really sure. Most user picks in the game? Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
So the computer doesn't throw downfield because it's based on their
after the INT, here's Mahomes.
It's based on their traits and stuff. So if you mess with the computer's traits, they'll throw the ball downfield. It just depends on what traits they have.
Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second.
But yeah, their first option is definitely to look short. That's one of the things about the PS4 version and the Xbox One version. They don't look downfield at all, really.
75 yards receiving for him.
They definitely look for the first option who's open, which is kind of unfortunate. Because in the older Maddens, they definitely looked downfield and they took shots and stuff. So it's kind of weird that they don't do that anymore. Let's see, we'll go with just the short in here. So I got another touchdown here. Someone held.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand.
No, you didn't get. Oh, are you mean in terms of trying to play the game early, Strix?
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You gotta go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Yeah, the only way I would get the that $100 version, I think, is if I would play MUT. I don't think I would pick up the $100 version. I think I'd just wait I'll just wait the time frame.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Yeah, NCAA can't wait for that. That's my preferred game, actually. Madden's cool though too. But yeah, NCAA should be pretty exciting.
That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, it would be nice to see another football game in the market as well.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
So hopefully we do at some point have multiple games.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Chiefs are in for 6.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, NCAA is gonna only be on next gen. I feel like next year is when they're really gonna start really focusing on next gen. Like even this game's pretty solid, but I wouldn't be surprised if the next Madden for PS4 is actually the exact same game. Like there's at least some changes from this game to last year's game, but I don't know about how it's going to look next year.
Interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles, but they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another
I'm thinking all slants, maybe a dive.
On it and take it away from them.
There goes the slant.
Wilson, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be next gen only. I'm almost positive.
Big-time player, capable of making the plays that you need to be a wide receiver one in this league. Now his goal is to return to his 2019.
I think that is confirmed. I agree.
776 yards in 2021. He picks up a first down there.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
Yeah. So my question is, at what point does the next gen become current gen? Because isn't it technically current gen now? In PS4 is last gen, or is it just me?
Something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost.
Who's PSN? My PSN?
That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So it's KC underscore classic 7807.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Oh, make the tackle me.
Just not fair, and now room
Wow.
to run.
Horrible defense. Horrible defense.
It was third and short, and they go flying.
Yeah, PS4s are extremely hard to find. It's unfortunate because it was around the pandemic. I think that's what that definitely contributed to it being so hard to find.
Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short yardage situations. Everyone has to be in the right spot.
Yeah, but that, for whatever reason, finding the Xbox, the X Series X, is it the X? Whatever's the one that's just the disc version. Like that's like one of the easiest systems to find. Like I think I just was like searching one day for my nephew and I was like, oh, Xbox Series X, let's get him that. But for PS5, it's definitely been a grind to find it. Like when it first came out, I wasn't looking for it because I didn't really have a specific game that I wanted to play for it. To be honest with you guys, I have PS5, but I probably would have still waited another year until NCAA came out. Like
There's Wilson to throw.
But I ended up having to get the PS5 earlier than what I wanted to, but it's still solid though. Definitely the PS5 version of this is solid.
The kick by McManus is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So on PS4, I was able to get it through the EA Play. If you have the game pre-ordered versus just if you have the game pre-ordered versus just like not having the game pre-ordered, there's two different ways to get the game. So it's not the same way, just so you guys know.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised of playing current gen and next gen for sure. Both games are solid. That's what I did last year because I wasn't a huge fan of the next gen game. It was okay, but just watching the defense play was extremely annoying, I'll say. It's just certain stuff about the next gen game I'm just not a huge fan of. Like the game, like the gameplay and stuff. I understand why they put it in the game, but I'm just not a huge fan of the gameplay and stuff, to be honest with you. Did his knee go down? Like what the? Oh, his knee went down. I'm about to say his knee would have had to go down. What the heck was that?
Play was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Let's see what fun stuff we got in here. Let's go strong. Let's try some of this RPO stuff.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I might throw this one actually. That's a pick.
And he's unable to hold on to that.
It's KC underscore classic 7807. So it's like my. Hold on, I'll write it in the chat.
This is 3rd and 10.
Hold on, we got 20. Oh, we got plenty of time. Okay, yeah, I see you. I splash yellow, so I'm assuming that's you. So if anyone wants to add me, feel free to add me. That's my PSN.
Now here's Mahomes. Complete the tight end Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down.
Yep, Bills logo. Yep, that's me. Yep.
Conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well.
Oh, I think we got the over the top. Oh no, we don't. They can play.
Oh. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball
Who's this?
arrived.
So Juju, maybe can we switch that?
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
We're gonna try to get Hartman the ball on the speed sweep.
Mahomes taps this forward.
Get some blocks. One thing that is a lot different than previous years, these fast players definitely still separate themselves, but the speed differential from like the fast players so far that I've seen, the players do keep up with them somewhat. Like it's not just, they just don't just get burnt, which is
now it's Mahomes
good.
Again.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down.
Play smart here, keep the 3.
Extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, the next gen's solid. But like again, like I was saying, I wanted to show you guys what the PS4 version was like. Yeah, the next gen version is solid though for sure. Like I was able to like toy with the read and lead passing and stuff. Like it's okay. It's definitely something that I would have to get used to in comparison to like just playing Madden the way that I have been for years. Oh, that was a mismatch.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
But I didn't like the next gen version last year. It just was not it personally. That's in this in PS4 version isn't that bad. It's not horrible. It's not horrible.
Now the question is, can they string
does it compare to the next gen version? Obviously not, but it's not bad. Definitely not bad.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
See what we got here.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Yeah, make him feel it. Make him feel it.
Brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down.
At this point, they're just not trying to get beat deep. Jump on that, that's fine.
Instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
What do we have here?
2nd and short. And it looks like this will
I'm usually not a huge fan of blitzing just from like the past Maddens, but I guess like I know on next gen blitzing is definitely going to be a thing for sure. Yes, it definitely is very similar to 22 for sure, but the gameplay feels better than 22. But definitely looks very similar to 22. I will not disagree with that.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This is Hamler on the crossing route. He's got it.
I won't go back to that. I want to see how he got open. Oh, I can't even see how it got open.
Get to their positions and get set quickly.
Okay, he's just wide open out there.
The intended target. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
I wish they would have jumped into this hurry-up offense quicker.
It's 3rd and a yard. Here's Wilson. Wilson.
Give me that. What?
Throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground.
Field goal.
So
Well, I guess.
Was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it
I guess
away.
that. Yeah, you kind of still can get those. I thought they would have patched that.
An 8-point game.
I don't know. Maybe they're a little bit harder to get, but I thought they
So
would
you
have
knew
been
one
patched.
way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back.
Yeah, the
So now here are the
yeah, I
Chiefs
just
as
saw
their
that.
offense
Yeah,
makes
the
their way back
Xbox
out onto the field.
Series
And
X.
this game
Is it?
not
Is that the
quite
is that
over
this
yet. And we'll likely see them take all
the
3
one
timeouts
that doesn't have the
defensively, so they
disc?
can't just
Yeah,
kneel
that one
this
is
out. They're gonna have
Series.
to try to run
Oh,
a
the
few
Series
plays.
S.
You're
Yeah, the
exactly
Series S. I
right.
think. Yeah, I think it is that one. Yeah, I
I
was able to. Yeah, I saw that for very cheap as well. Like you can definitely find those.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across
Not being an
the
Xbox guy, like
Now the Broncos are gonna call the
I just
first
couldn't
of their timeouts.
bring myself to get
As
one
they're
of
getting
those.
just over 90 seconds to go
Nothing
in
wrong with the
game.
Xbox, you know, if you do play Xbox, but it's just not my console of preference. I don't know if it's the controllers or what, but yeah, PlayStation is just what I grew up on. It's always been my console of preference. But
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken
nothing wrong with the
down just
Xbox
shy
though.
of midfield.
I have an
Timeout
Xbox
called
OG,
for
and
by
I
the
had the
defense.
360 for a little
As
bit.
they'll get it with
'Cause we
just
don't.
under 90 seconds
For
remaining.
anybody who's like gaming around that time, the 360 obviously was better than the PS3 in terms of like the multiplayer games.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
It's the game.
Brought down at the 45-yard line.
Bills Mafia
The
facts.
defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let's get up out of here with the win.
And they take a knee.
Oh, I know. I feel like there was people who was asking about the socks and stuff. So it looks like some teams do have sock upgrades. I know there's. I feel like in my comment section, people they were like, you know, real adamant about the socks. So it looks like some teams do have their socks like to where you can switch them and stuff. But I know other teams, the Bills specifically, do not. They do not have a sock upgrade. So they're not gonna be able to stop the clock.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory. So this one feels a little
See
extra special.
anything in the highlights that we want to check
There's
out.
always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that
should
is
have been
not
picked.
true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business, not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much too.
GG's, facts. Oops, not restart. So if it's anything specifically you guys want to see, definitely let me know. I'll go through the settings real quick. I feel like I did this in the previous video, but just in case you guys missed it, just to show you guys what the settings are. There's pretty much the same as, you know, the PS4 stuff. There's no field sense, no read and lead passing, none of that stuff. So you see all the settings are pretty much the same. Well, they are the same. They're not pretty much the same. I'll look through sliders to see if there's anything new in sliders as well. Maybe they have like some new stuff in here. They do not. All the sliders are the same. I think that they're just ready to. I think that they're just ready to. What do you say? Here's the franchise. I don't know. So yeah. So there are franchise updates. I loaded up franchise earlier. The only problem with the franchise, there's still issues with the franchise in terms of the drafts and in terms of free agency. Like for whatever reason, Some teams don't sign their best players back. Like Derwin James was a free agent, Tom Brady was a free agent, and but I think all that stuff's going to be fixed in the day one patch, hopefully. But yeah, I can definitely show you guys some franchise stuff. I don't know what specifically you want to see. I already skipped through the off season and stuff like that. So Commanders Giants, you could do that. Not a huge face of the franchise player. Yeah, don't play that, to be completely honest with you. I think the last ones I played was with the one with Devin Wade and whoever the other guy was. That kind of reminds me of Cole Beasley. Whoever Devin Wade's like person, his receiver was. Commanders Giants. We can run that. But yeah. Yes, they do have the black helmets in here. Yep. So, Raiders with the franchise, they got all the upgrades like how it is on next gen, but it's kind of hard to like go through and play it right now since it's not updated. So the draft logic is the same. There's no change. Go back to franchise. I might just play that game in the franchise, or no, I'll probably play it and play now. I don't know how I want to do that yet. I might switch teams and play it in there. But we'll go back to franchise so I can show you some of the stuff. Okay. Yeah, there's no, as of right now, there's no new helmets. The game feels better than 22, but it's a very similar game still. Like, it's a lot smoother in my opinion than 22 is, but the game's still very, very similar. So like I was saying with the draft logic, so some of the stuff is right. So the Buccaneers got rid of Tom Brady, but they picked up a quarterback, and I think the franchise mode, once everything's like, you know, ready and good to go, I think it's gonna be pretty dope because they have like the motivation stuff in the player tags. So I think that's gonna be like dope. So they got rid of Tom Brady and they got their quarterback for the future, which is cool. But when you go to a team like the Eagles, they have Jalen Hurts, but they also drafted a quarterback who's supposed to be their future star quarterback. So that doesn't make sense at all. A team like a team like the Lions, they still have Jared Goff, who has this huge contract, but they also have their day one quarterback starter, which it makes it makes sense for them to want to replace Jared Goff, but you would think like they would want to like do something with him to try to get rid of his contract or something. Like he's still the captain of the team, but he's the backup quarterback. Like weird stuff like that. Let's see what else. Or if there's any other teams. Like I know that I think the Panthers was the other team. So Panthers. So it's another one. So he's supposed to be the quarterback of the future and a future starter, but they drafted a franchise quarterback and who's a day one starter. So does that mean like the game's gonna know to get rid of one of these guys? I don't know. I figured like with these player tags that the game would understand, like, oh, we have Matt Corral, we're gonna try to develop him, and that's gonna be our starter. But again, like I said, this is still before the day one patch, so all of this stuff might be cleaned up and fixed by then. Let's see if there's any other weird ones. Everything else looks pretty solid. So I like something like this. They pick up Baker Mayfield, but they also have a quarterback with the future. So again, all of this might be fixed, and they have 5 quarterbacks on the roster, and we're in week 1, so I don't know what's up with that. So it's like little stuff like that. Or I might still be in preseason. I'm sorry. I think I might still be in preseason. I don't think. Oh yeah, okay. Never mind. I'm in preseason, so it makes sense for them to have all those quarterbacks in the roster.
Can you play? Yeah, you can play early. You'll just have to. You have to pick up the EA. You have to pick up EA. You have to do it through EA Play. So, all right, let's get into another game. I can show you this Commanders game. But yeah, there's none of the new helmets and stuff are in the game yet. That's probably going to be patched in. I don't know if it's going to be day one or like during the season, but there's no new helmets and stuff yet. Yeah, for sure. I know a lot of people are looking forward and looking for that stuff. There's definitely a bunch of people who was asking about the new helmets and stuff, but we can go with the Commanders against the Giants. I don't really know which team I want to use. You already know about the NFC least. I mean the NFC East. Yeah, actually they got a solid defense, so we're gonna go. Let me see. Yeah, actually this team is pretty solid. Thinking about it. So this is their jerseys, the new ones. These are the black ones. I think these look pretty dope. Like I was saying earlier that this reminds me of okay, so yeah, so they don't even have any of the stuff from last year. So their combination reminds me of Arizona State and the college football team. So we'll go. Actually, we're gonna go with the Giants, even though not a fan of. Yeah, the uniforms are super dope. I agree. Actually, we'll put them in their black ones too. Under the lights. Yeah, they definitely have dope uniforms for sure. But I want to play against them because I know that they have a solid defense, so I want to see how that'll fare. Random it. We'll see what they choose. Yeah. Let's see what else was in here. Yeah, but I think franchise mode for this game is gonna be like the main thing. Like it's either like franchise mode or ultimate team that people are playing, or that people are gonna play. So what did they add on PS4? They touched up the franchise mode, touched up the gameplay a little bit. I don't know, maybe they did stuff in Ultimate Team. I'm not really 100% sure. I don't play that. But the main things that I've noticed is player models. They touched up gameplay. There's some additions to franchise mode. Not all of them are in the game yet. Passing is it's a little bit different. You just can't like roll out and just throw the ball like how you have been able to do in the past, like way down the field and stuff like that. There's no escape artists anymore, so you just can't just dash out the pocket. Those are some player models. Yep. So those are some of the changes. And if I missed any changes, definitely post them. If I missed anything. Yeah.
For each other starting in 2022. It's the third team in 3 years for Wentz, and the fourth starter in 4 years.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
The big thing with Wentz is always been staying on the field. And last season in Indianapolis, he played a full 17 games, leading the Colts to a 9-8 record and almost into the playoffs.
There we go.
And nowhere to fit that.
The one thing I can't say about next gen that I've noticed is, are we definitely gonna have to get used to not just playing for the interception. Like, you just can't do that anymore. You're gonna have to go like for SWAT, or if you're not in position, try to knock the ball out when he's in the air and stuff like that. It's just not like how Madden's been in the past, where you can just always go for the interception.
That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So trouble already here on their own.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I didn't realize that the next gen had the touchdown thing like that, but yeah, the PS4 does not have that, no. But yeah, it's definitely super dope for next gen.
Down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Kadarius Toney deep for the Giants.
Okay, Florida, let's see what you can do. Yeah, that was a bad return. It's all right.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Here come the Giants.
I wonder what playbook they're going to have. I wonder if they're going to have like a playbook similar to the Bills, since Brian Daboll's the offensive coordinator now. Let's see.
By declining his 5th-year option.
Hopefully, Daniel Jones steps up and has like a pretty decent year.
Franchise face for the Giants, and he does have a cadre of weapons that he'll need to top his career highs of 3,000 yards.
That's so funny. This is actually like the exact same playbook as the Bills. So you should be so good. I did pick them because you should be pretty comfortable with playing with this playbook.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
There we go.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot.
Yeah, that's definitely an option for sure. If you want to, I feel like that'd be the easiest way to jump into next gen is to get the Xbox Series X, right, or S. Yeah, I always get mixed up with those. I think it's the X. Yeah, that'd be the easiest way to jump into next gen for sure. But if you can try to, if you want specifically like a PS5, I would try to wait it out for sure. I feel like they should be available pretty soon. I just don't see them like being that. I don't see them like staying the way it is for all this time. Like, I know it's been like a few years, but I think eventually, like, I don't know if they're gonna make a new console or what. I don't know. I just feel like they're eventually going to not be as limited as they are now. I know when I found mine, I used an app. To be honest with you, I can't remember what the app is. This guy is wide open right in front of me. Oh, Daniel Jones, I think you didn't get you killed.
But it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Oh, he's gonna fumble.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, it's kind of weird that they haven't
that's complete to Toney.
They haven't experimented with crossplay, especially Madden. Like, obviously some games have done it, and I know that EA have been talking about it for a while, but yeah, they should definitely have been added crossplay into the game. There's like no reason why they don't have it.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Let's see if they have a trap in here. But it's definitely not out of single back anymore. That should be like one of the plays that really like to run.
That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They might not have any. Wow, they took the trap out. That's crazy. I guess we can just go with a stretch play.
This will be play number 7 on the drive.
We'll run it to the left.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley, and he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Maybe we could get somebody in some space.
Just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3,
it's so crazy that these guys have like literally the same exact playbook. Not crazy, but I'm kind of curious to see what Ken Dorsey is gonna run with our offense this year. Obviously, in the preseason is like a horrible. You won't know from preseason because you're not gonna see everything. No, unfortunately, no new equipment. That's something I think that may be patched in. But as of this right now, there's no new equipment. No.
This is caught. It's Robinson.
Well, this is what I hope. I want to see if they're in cover 2 or not. Yeah, I have no clue why or when this happened, but this is I noticed this in next gen too. for whatever reason, cover 2 is like horrible. Like the safety sometimes. Like if you don't have like a star safety, like they just do weird stuff like this. Like he's in the middle of the field and he has no sense of urgency to get to the corner of the end zone. Like it's cover 2. It just doesn't make sense. Like I feel like in certain situations there's just no sense of urgency. Like I literally cannot stand this. It's like that's one of the things that I don't know what happened to cover 2, why they started doing that. I know like it started last year and cover 2 is just like horrible. Like I don't know what's going on with that. Shoulder pads different. Not that I've noticed. Different. I don't. When you say different how? What do you mean?
And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Wan'Dale Robinson. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball there.
I thought we made the tackle. Come on, boys.
Finding space at the 40. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for
high on all the players. I'll go into replay and you can tell me that. Not really. I never, like, I've kind of noticed it. I think it's gotten better from the years, but I'll go into replay so you can see. I'll go to the skill players because usually I think those are the players that we care more about in their height. So for a quarterback, I don't know. What do you think? Do they still look high to you? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll go to like a couple. Kind of cool to see the hair moving, even though it's clipping and stuff. I don't know if it's always been like that. So here goes a cornerback. This is so slow to move, unfortunately. So you get him standing up. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do the shoulder pads look big still? I don't know. Let's go to McLaurin here. I know if anybody would have the higher pads, probably the linemen and rookies, the rookies that come into the game if you play franchise mode. I know that they usually have their pads are usually like all weird and stuff. Like I don't know why with the auto gen rookies that they don't put like a little bit more like emphasis on them. Yeah, look a little bit smaller.
On second down, a run with Gibson.
It's kind of hard to say though, because some of the players are bigger than usual too. Like the running backs definitely have some bulk on them now. They're not just like the way that they looked in years past.
Wentz now to throw. Over the middle, brought in by Dodson. And this will leave him
we're getting toasted in man coverage, boys.
Yards on first down. Here's second and a yard.
This is no way. That's a good play. That play doesn't work that often against against someone who's not a human. I already know the computer's not going to run it correctly. But yeah. We're going to try to go with a blitz here. I'm assuming that it's just going to be a quick out or something. Oh, no, still quick stuff though. There's new tackling animations, but there's not like the new tackling from next gen where you hit the X button to bring the player down. It's kind of weird because they have those animations that are in the game to where they can do that, but for whatever reason they just didn't make it into the game. I think that was one of the things that they wanted to add in for a few years now, but they just didn't have the time, or they weren't able to. But seeing some of the that's a touchdown. We just didn't throw it to him. But seeing some of the tackle animations that are in this game, you can tell that they could have been like where you hit the X button, the person who hits the X button the fastest. That's usually what happens with a lot of the stuff that gets put into the game. Like, they'll have the concept and the idea for it, they just don't have the time to put it into the game for whatever reason. They literally just like easily went down the field and not stopped them at all.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this.
Yeah, so any of the new uniforms and stuff, they are not in the game yet. I think they're going to be patched in before the first team wears whatever the new uniform is. Right now, this is all pre-patch stuff. So, since this isn't the official game yet, yeah, this is all pre-patch stuff. So that's why with franchise mode, I think it's going to be touched up. Uniforms and all the helmets and stuff that everyone's talking about is going to be patched up. There may be some gameplay patches. I don't know. I'm going to try to hit him on the street. Unless someone... Here he is. Catch it. Oh, there we go.
Starting with the first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And nothing much materializing.
Jeez, we cannot just Saquon going. Let's try to go big. This might be a bad idea, though. No, actually, we'll try that kind of later in time. Let's see what we're looking at. 2 safeties. This might be man. Oh, cover 3. Let's see if we can find him. Get there. Let's go.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
Who's this?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half.
This might be the touchdown play, depending on what defense they're in. I don't know. We're still gonna go with it. I see who's here too. Shepard. What's weird is I think they got rid of the matchup stick. Maybe people just didn't use it, but yeah. Got him.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the
oh, way to get there.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant
touchdown. But then again, it's like I'm really not surprised. It's like what there has to be some kind of incentive for people to get the PS5 version, and I know that they probably knew that they had to put out something for PS4, but so if you're comparing the PS5 version to the PS4 version, yes, I can agree with you. The PS4 version was done pretty dirty, but the PS4 version isn't like horrible. It's not that bad. It's really not.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video.
Hey, Tyrod, what's going on, man?
The extra point, and that makes the score.
Yeah, there wasn't there's not a ton of updates to the game, but it's definitely better than 22 for sure. And I'm gonna keep emphasizing that, better than 22. So if you like 22, you'll definitely like 23 for sure.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
The games are very, very similar, but it's just getting screen vibes. Oh, short. Here we go. Jeez, they had Carson Wentz carving me up.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's
welcome back.
But they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Gets past
oh my goodness.
And he'll be out of bounds.
Carson Wentz though.
Wentz can pull it down when he needs
No,
to.
no, there's no specific touchdown stuff. It's similar to how it was last year.
Now Wentz. Flushed out right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things.
Okay, we got bunch, so we're going bunch. We're gonna go. Let's go hold.
Exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to
I've seen computers ran this formation a lot. Like all the computer teams. Yep, we'll take that.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock.
So we're gonna go.
You prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half.
This.
If you don't pick up the first down,
So let's back you up a little bit.
You're likely going to have to.
This actually is a team like I shouldn't be pressing, in all honesty.
Now Wentz on third down. Being chased out left. Completes it to
That's
Samuel.
why.
And he's going to have a Commander's first
I don't
down
really
as they're
think
able
that
to
they're
get
that
the third down
good in coverage and
conversion.
stuff. I should have actually looked and seen what who does what on this team. Kind of just like free balling it.
And grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Tackle.
Meanwhile, Wentz is throw complete there to Thomas. And he's going to
Yes,
take
for
it
sure.
down just
Yeah.
shy of the 35.
I am not sure about the gritty being in there.
Hoping he can break a
Oh
tackle or
yeah,
two.
I
Wasn't
know
able
it's
to
right
do
around the
that
corner.
there, but
The
still good yardage.
release for those who have the all Madden version, for sure.
First of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds
Yeah, there's
to go
still
half.
crash issues in this game as well. So that's how like I know that there has to be an update because it's still like a lot of the stuff is still similar to. Give me that. A lot of this stuff is still similar to what we see in 22, and yeah, I definitely noticed the crashing in this game as well. So hopefully that was something that they tuned up, but I want to say that they were talking about it for the next gen, so I figured that the current gen should have gotten an update on that as well. But yeah, I definitely still noticed the crash and stuff. I don't know if it I could have tried to throw that. I don't know if it's like 22, how 22 is crashing, but yeah, there's definitely still crashing. Yeah, the crashing last year was super annoying. Like trying to get into a season, like trying to get into like the future season, like you want to skip 10 years, like you had to like keep it would crash, but when you go back in, it would be in the same spot, but it would just keep crashing and crashing. It's super annoying. Oh, let's go. This is probably cover for quarters. That's what it kind of looked like from him passing them off like that.
The height of the wide receiver, but he's one of the shorter receivers in the NFL.
And it doesn't seem to matter.
Oh, it's palms.
But the tape measure away. How about some of these guys under 6 feet tall? Antonio Brown, T.Y. Hilton.
That makes sense.
Super Bowl 53 MVP.
That makes sense. So this is something I had to learn too with the defenses. So when you call cover 4 palms and quarters, it's not like regular cover 4 where you have 4 guys who drop back deep. It's like it's a man and a zone it's a man and zone coverage. So this is just like a little quick 101 for you guys. So when you're playing palms, any receiver that breaks out, the outside receiver is going to take them. So that's why you saw, cause I know this isn't a broken coverage. So he does his job. He jams him off the line of scrimmage to mess up the timing. When he goes out, he drops down and cuts that off. And the safety is supposed to take the number 1 guy. So that's why you saw these guys switch over like that. If you guys ever halftime. Shout out to NYKia31. He, I learned, that's where I learned the match coverage stuff from. The palms versus quarters, versus cover 3 match, Tampa 2, all that stuff. He does a very good job of explaining that. But if you guys can get the match stuff down, like it's, you definitely can do some damage with that for sure.
So 3 plays already, first and
like spot coverage is like okay for like certain situations, but it's not, spot coverage isn't like ideal anymore. It's not, you really don't want to play spot coverage like that, especially if you know how to play with the match coverages. Yeah.
And it's now 21-7.
So I'm playing early through EA Access. So if you, I don't know if you pre-ordered the game or not. If you pre-ordered the game, you still have to get EA Access and download it through the PSN, through your PSN app. If not, you can just download the EA Play app and just grab it in the PSN store.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
Yeah, 2K. Yeah, I think that there's going to be some differences this year, but we'll see though. I don't know. We'll see it with 2K. I think that they said some of the stuff is going to be next gen specific.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, look at Thomas wide open, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
AI Smarter. I've seen them do some weird stuff still. So I don't know. Maybe overall yes, but I've definitely seen him do some stuff where it's like, yeah, he probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Like this is a perfect example. I thought they weren't gonna call that. Thank goodness they did. I'm surprised that, I don't know why we didn't get hands on him. That's the reason why this was able to, like. So this is like my issue. This is like why you don't want to play spot coverage. This is like the perfect reason. He just gets a free release down the seam without anybody touching him, and it's probably the same thing on the other side. It's free release down the seam without anybody touching him. So that's one of the reasons why spot coverage is like out. You don't really want to play that like that.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash,
what ended up happening was, what the heck? It looked like he just didn't kick anything. He didn't. What is going on? So you'll see your weird stuff like this every so often. Like, he probably would have still made the kick anyway, but you know, Ghostman got that off. Casper actually kicked the ball.
Play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in.
Yeah, yep, I saw that. So yeah, no, I did not use the New Zealand method. Like I was saying. So what ended up happening was last night, for whatever reason, Madden didn't release. It didn't release his game at 12 o'clock for the New Zealand players. It just released in the morning, so they just opened the game to everybody. Yeah, so yeah, it's available to everybody. It's not, you didn't have to do the New Zealand method this year, which really kind of didn't make sense. I don't know why EA would like not force you, but like why EA would like, they know people do it, so you might as well just release it at the same time, even if it's a day early. So technically, everybody has the game a day early, so you know.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Take it in at the 3.
But in terms of the player builder, that should have been something that was in 2K last year. I don't know what took them so long for them to copy it over. But yeah, that should have definitely been in the game last year. For sure. But yeah, 2K's not looking too bad. I think 2K is going to be pretty solid this year. They've definitely been a game that's been lagging behind. I mean, not lagging. It's been like a good game, but it's not really been like, you know, it's just been like, oh, you know, it's 2K.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's just been 2K.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss.
But
That's bring up second and
you know, I blame a lot of that on the influencers. I feel like they, yeah, they really, actually, this looks like cover 3. We're gonna run this.
On second and 11
no, straight man. I should have thrown that. I'm thinking I'm playing with Josh Allen. He would have been able to make that throw. Yes, the linemen are a lot bigger. Yep.
As they get it up to the 43-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception.
I would say if you liked Madden 22, yes, pick the game up for sure. Yeah, a lot better than Madden 22. Me personally, like I've been saying, I probably wouldn't pick the game up. But it has nothing to do with the way the game plays. It's just more games being $65. I just don't think it's worth it personally. I'd rather wait for the game to go on sale. But you know, that's just me. But yeah, the game is definitely solid. Like the game, fun, good game.
Now he gets to work with Carson Wentz in Washington, and maybe the
that's animation. They have to get rid of this animation. I literally hate this animation. Like I don't know why they even ever added this animation into the game. Like, I can't do anything. What the heck? He's clearly falling forward, but I can't. Yeah, the worst animation. Yeah, pretty. Yeah. There's some new tackle animations that you'll see. There's a couple new like juke animations. Not juke in terms of like juke animations like when you are a one-on-one with the player. Like there's like a little. I've seen like there's a hold. I've seen like the running back do a little hop back move.
So let's see about the call.
But overall, yeah, the tackle animations are the same. But there's like, I think I've seen like 1 or 2 new tackle animations.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big play from a big man.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. It's up to you, man. Like I said, for $60, I don't think that I would pick the game up. But that's just me. But if you don't have a goodness, look at this. If you don't have a problem with putting the 60 down on it, I would say pick it up. I think if you like Madden 22, yeah, you'll definitely like Madden 23 for sure. And if you play it every day, I don't think that it's a bad investment. I'm not saying picking up this game is like, you know, at full price is bad or anything. I just don't like the idea that yearly titles cost the same as a game like Grand Theft Auto, which takes years to make. It's just something about that just rubs me the wrong way.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wentz.
Give me that. Oh. Feel any different than 22? Yeah, I think it's a little bit smoother than 22. Yeah, there's a little bit of difference from 22 for sure, I would say. Very, very similar, obviously, but it's a little different.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game.
But, I mean, I don't know.
And he felt good about
I don't know if I'd say if he plays the game every day, I wouldn't say that he's necessarily wasting $60 because he's playing the game every day. It's just like for a game that you know isn't like the next gen game, and oh goodness, he just got belted, and that's a yearly title. The main thing is like the yearly title thing for me. Like, there's just not enough done for yearly titles for them to be asking for $60, in my my opinion. But if you play the game every day, I don't see, you know, I think it's pretty decent investment. Madden, you enjoy the game for sure.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He'll get 15. And
yeah, for sure. Rookies, they'll be pretty fun to try out. I haven't really tried out any of the rookies yet. Nothing. No, actually, I've our cornerback for the Bills. He ended up getting a pick in one of those first games for me. One of those online games I played. So
and he slips up past the 45.
I feel like he was pretty solid.
Back-to-back nice games.
But in terms of like the rookie quarterbacks and stuff like that, I haven't played with any of them yet. I think that'll be interesting to play with. I feel like this is one of the more interesting quarterback classes. You didn't really have like any of those guys who were like a definite #1 pick. It was just kind of just like a quarterback class. They weren't anyone like that. Yes, this is no, this isn't online. This is offline. I played online a little bit earlier though. Since I'm playing on my Wi-Fi right now, so I don't really want to play online like that because the games drop to PS4 when I'm playing. Like, not all the time, but they drop sometimes. Yeah, that's definitely on that guy right there that was in front.
And this may be all for naught.
I wasn't even. If I threw that, that would have been illegal man downfield. Anyway, I want to see what this was. This might have been a new animation. Yeah, this makes no sense. He has him beat in one already. Like, what does he have to tackle him for? That's a new animation, as you guys can see. Like, I can see, like, you'll see new animations throughout the game, sprinkled in with all the rest of the old animations.
Make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, man. Thank you. As far as I know, I haven't seen any new equipment yet, but it may be in a patch update. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping for the people who are playing on the current gen, aka the previous gen.
First down, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock.
We're still playing cover 4. Let's see if we can hit him over the top again.
Out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Did have to use timeouts. What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He probably couldn't make that throw. That would have been picked off. I don't think he's like that. So what do we need? We just need to get some yards for a field goal because he's not going to be able to push this downfield.
Third down, Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
We might have to punt it. Yo. The
Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2.
I'm gonna be pissed if they ask me to punt the ball. What to say?
So the field goal unit is
I just wasted a timeout.
Right
Matter of fact, I might miss this. This is a 14-mile-per-hour wind. I did miss this. Yeah, I will.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
No, I haven't noticed any face scans. I haven't really looked either. PS5 at GameStop? No, when I picked up mine, I got mine from Target. Surprisingly, when I like looked on the app, I just was able to just like log in, find it. Like it was very it wasn't like a process. It just was like logged in, found it, and that was really it. Like it wasn't much more than that. I thought I was gonna because earlier in the week I checked Amazon for it, and like as soon as I got the text, I can't remember what the app is where you can like find the PS4s and stuff. But as soon as I got the text from Amazon, like they were gone before I could even get back into the the app. Like I thought that was crazy. But for Target, I just was like, I hurried up and got on there, put all my information in, all that stuff, and I was like, all right, I'm good. Secured it. Honestly, I didn't think it was like gonna work. Just after having my experience with Amazon, I was like, well, and I think with Best Buy too, those were the two, Amazon and Best Buy. I tried to get it through Best Buy, and like it just ended up freezing on me, like I think, and yeah, I wasn't able to get it through Best Buy either. Like the thing just like completely froze. Which I was like, okay.
Wentz now on first down.
They just keep checking down.
That's Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action, take your shot at the end zone.
Passing is a little bit different from 22, but it's not. There's no like upgrade like how it is from on the PS5. The same thing with running. The running is about the same as it was last year. Give me this, finally. Hopefully it's not a S. We needed a play.
And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Now running that doggone slant so many times.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Yeah, definitely depends on where you are for that PS4. Like, I mean PS5, I'm sorry.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes
for me, I got the disc version. Well, it was, so this was like the weird thing. Like, when I got mine, I was expecting, what's it called? I was expecting Target to like just go out quickly, but I feel like they were like, it was up there for like such a, I took a sack, that's horrible. It was up there for such a long time. I shouldn't even try to throw the ball there. I'm not paying attention. But like there was consoles up there for at least like a couple hours. They had bundles. They had the actual consoles. They had the disc version. Just the non-disc version. Like there was just like so many up there. Like I remember looking in there when I got mine. I refreshed. And you could like look again and get another one, and then come here, and then like I went back on there in an hour, and I think that some of the ones were gone, but you could definitely still get a PS5 though. Like it wasn't like they weren't completely gone. Face mask. You know, a computer always got to do something when you make a good play. I was just about to say that. Like I know that's face mask animation. Like they're not gonna call that.
Those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
I didn't even realize that they got this rookie on the team. Let's see if we can get a pass rush for them.
Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try to rise up and overcome it.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I got the PS4 online.
Washington will try and hurry up.
These guys. So I purchased my PS4 online for me to pick it up in the store. So I was able to get it local. That's just the way that you had to get the PS5. You couldn't just go in the store and purchase it. You had to do it through the app. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be 2 slants with the out here. Hopefully they can. Oh no! Oh, they run a screen. I would have never guessed that. Dang, man, I should not have taken that sack. We're gonna have to make another big play. Short.
Back to Gibson and another catch for it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I'll show you the New Orleans uniforms after this game. But again, it's gonna just be like the regular uniforms. It's not gonna be like anything new like that. So they're gonna run the ball, obviously.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
That's fine. This gives us 22 seconds to score. Try to at least.
Touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow, wow. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also
so for me, I thought there actually was going to be a wait. I ended up when I ended up getting my PS4, I had COVID at the time too. I don't know if you're allowed to say that or not on YouTube. Hopefully, like I don't get flagged or anything. But I had the virus. We'll just say that, and I ended up waiting till the end of the week to get it. Like I didn't get it right away, but they had it available. I just thought, like to me, I just feel like it was like the weirdest. It was like the weirdest thing. Getting the console. Like I just thought it was gonna be a lot more difficult than what it was. Like I felt like I just logged in, got the game, and like that was it. Like it wasn't anything that was I don't know, I just thought it was gonna be, like I said, a lot. It was gonna be different.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, come on, Gauntlet, we needed that.
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Yeah, Madden definitely needs some competition for sure.
After the incomplete
even
pass
though like I like Madden and I enjoy it, we still need another game out there, you know, because everyone doesn't like and play Madden. So
too much juice. It'll be out of bounds.
you know, I think just having the threat of another game out there. Let's see. Oh, this is where I need the matchup stick to see who I could send deep. I want to send one of these players deep because it looks like they're gonna blitz, but I don't want to send all these players deep. We're gonna try Shepard.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
He did not make the catch. But
So their final drive
yeah, Madden definitely for sure needs some competition.
the ball game is over.
I blew that game at the end, not paying attention.
It's
sorry though.
Comes to an end on that last play.
Washington has a really good defense. I can already tell. Like if you play with Washington, yeah, they got a pretty solid. I mean, they got a pretty solid team all over. Like they definitely improved for sure. So let's show you the Saints uniforms real quick. New Orleans Saints. Go through the helmets. Alternate classic. So these are the same helmets. So like it's all the same stuff as it was last year with the Saints. But I think all that stuff is gonna come. I think all that stuff is gonna come later. So I'll probably play one more game and then I'm gonna be off of this until tomorrow sometime. But by that time, I'm pretty sure a lot of you will have the game downloaded. So I'll probably play one more game. I don't know if you guys want to see me try to hop online. If you guys want to see another matchup, let me know. If you guys want to see anything else specifically in the game, but whatever my next thing is going to be the last thing. Just try. Yes, for sure. Yeah, I enjoy Madden as well, but definitely would like to see yeah, for sure. Nah, I can't play. No, I was playing earlier too, and I have to get up early for something. So that's the main reason why I have to hop off. So New defensive plays. So we'll go. I'll jump into practice mode and show you those. Like or I guess I can go into a game and show you those. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, that's definitely how it used to be. Used to wait. That's when we used to wait in the line for Madden. Used to wait in the line after I know me and my brother were wrestling fans, so we'd watch Monday Night Raw. After that goes off, go wait in the line, play Madden for the rest of the night, all that good stuff. But now it's like, after getting older, it's like, yeah, I'll play that in the morning. I'm not really too worried about playing that right now, for sure. Alright, so we'll play with the Bills, cause that's the team I run with. Or if y'all want to see like a specific team, another specific matchup, let me know. But as of right now, it's gonna probably be the Bills and somebody. Maybe the Eagles. I know there was an Eagles fan in here. Green Bay. Oh, the one team I really cannot stand. You know what? It's not that I dislike Green Bay. It's that the people who play Madden make me despise Green Bay. Like, I don't know, man. I don't really hate Green Bay. It's just actually, let's throw this in the Super Bowl. It's just the people who play Madden, man. Those are highest versus the lowest overall. Oh, that would be interesting. It'd be Tampa Bay. I don't know who's the lowest overall team though. It'd be Tampa Bay against somebody. Jacksonville, maybe Tampa Bay against Jacksonville.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football.
Watson.
It's Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, I kind of want to play with some different teams.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here, and
But
this one is
playing with the
underway
Bills isn't
here
too
on
bad.
EA Sports. And we will not have a return.
The overall
So the
defense, I
first
think, is
drive of the
better.
Super
There's
Bowl
still like
will
some
begin
stuff
at
that I
the
don't like
25.
about it.
And the Buffalo offense ready to bring out their high-powered
I showcased some of it last game, but yeah, I'll actually really try to focus on
Josh Allen.
Truly the face of this Buffalo franchise, a totally
13
immersed
versus
with the
Trey
Buffalo
Lance.
community. Josh Allen understands.
I'm gonna try to really focus and play try to play better this game. The last game I was kind of just like lollygagging around and stuff.
To bring it home through his talents.
So let's see what we got here. This looks like it could be cover 6 maybe.
Into the air right
straight,
away is
man.
Allen.
Got him.
It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Yeah, match defense definitely is the way to go. If you know how to play it, definitely the way to go, for sure. I was talking about that in the I don't know if it was the last game or the previous game. Like when you don't play, like I mean, maybe against users, you can like play spot covers and stuff, but in certain situations, but against computer, you just can't really do that. Yeah, match coverage is definitely the way to go. For sure. Once you understand it and the principles of it, it's definitely like the better, like one of the better coverages in the game. Or just playing it is just a lot better than anything else. They're probably definitely not gonna try to test Jair over there.
A lot of times the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25.
So I'll show some match coverage.
Getting them down the field, they've got another first down.
don't know how well it's going to work against Aaron Rodgers, so he might just carve me up. I feel like Carson Wentz carved me up last game, but we'll see. He might be tired. He feels a little sluggish. Yep, had a feeling. Let's bring in our spell.
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on
Here we go,
schedule
Moss.
on
Good run.
offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Yeah, you already know.
First down pickup of 8.
You already know.
One unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
This is one of the plays like to run online and see if we can get it open offline. So on this, we're going to switch that to a deep end, have him curl out or wheel out.
You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense.
See if we get out. There we go.
For some big yardage.
That will go as a pickup
Yeah,
of
zones do play a little better.
the 7th play of the drive.
I'm gonna play zone next drive a lot. If I remember, sometimes I usually go into man a lot too, but I'll try to remember to play some zone.
And the Bills are going to be set up.
The only thing about match coverage is I have to go back and figure out the rules on trip stuff and see how Madden plays it. Once I understand that, I'll be able to know what match coverages to play against trips and tight and stuff like that. No button mashing in the last gen. Nope. It's kind of weird because they definitely could have added that in, seeing like there's something similar to it already.
And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 9-play drive, and it was finished
So
off by a
with the
Devin
speed,
Singletary
I feel like the
touchdown
speed
run.
is how do I describe it? Like the speed is a lot closer than what it's been in years past. Like I haven't played against like a Tyreek Hill or anyone like that. But when I played against trying to think who was the fastest I was playing against. Oh my gosh. When I was playing against the Broncos, like they had a bunch of speedy receivers, but my corners were able to keep up with them. And for a couple of situations, my linebacker was able to keep up, at least close enough to where they're not getting burned. Like I feel like that was one of the issues. So this is one of the new defenses. This is a cover 2 invert. This might be a run right though.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Saw the second guy. You have to get it's a pass rush. Yeah, CPE pass rush. What's going on, guys? Let's see what's up with this pass rush. Because this is been a thing. Everyone's just like boxed.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there.
See. Yep. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Right around the corner.
They've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
Against trips, I naturally just call man defense.
First and 10. Here's Rodgers. Buying time to his left.
Oh man, you better win down Rodgers. About to body him.
Pretty decent yardage. Nice work
So,
to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
We'll go hard, cover 2 hard to see how they run it.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he won't get much, maybe a couple. Down inside
Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to look at them. I should have picked one of those. I should have picked like the Vikings or the Bengals to see if they do gritty. So I don't think anyone on my team will do it. I'll try. I don't know. Maybe it's in dance. When I score, I'll try to remember to do it.
Keeps the drive alive. 1 quarter done and 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57.
Let's see. Nickel and dime.
On EA Sports.
Well,
and we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter.
Doesn't look like anything's new there. What are we in? We're in quarters, so let's see how they play this.
Rodgers now
That's
first
me.
down.
Second guy. Way to be there.
Dobbs over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard
go back in
gain,
here.
second and 2.
So this is a new one too. Invert hard flat. That's a new one there. Nickel trap. The seam. So cover 2 seam, I'm assuming, is match now. Match coverage. And it looks like the inverted coverages are what's new. Cover 2 invert.
They go back to the ground with Jones. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good
yeah, there's a lot of disguise
situation,
defenses in this.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that.
And they switched a lot of the names of the defenses too.
Because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Yeah, that's my fault. So when you're playing it on Madden, if you're playing coverage, you have to remember to like do all like the shading and stuff, because if you don't, stuff like this happens. So if you're getting beat a lot, and I'm playing off coverage, so if you're getting beat a lot, you pretty much have to tell your cornerback what to do, or he's not gonna know what to do. He does stuff like this.
Goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Jones.
Yeah, I don't think they want to give them both X factors. But yeah, I feel like Aaron Jones a couple years he was an at least a star last year or 2 years ago. I remember he was able to like catch up the backfield very well. This is one of the reasons why I hated playing against this team. Like people just like, you'd have everything shut down, and then Aaron Jones would come out the backfield because he had his receiver ability and just catch the ball and run. And I think he had like something else too. I can't remember what it was. Like to where like he didn't tire quickly or something like that. Whatever ability that was. Yeah, Aaron Jones is definitely a problem. Like he still is a problem because he has Aaron Rodgers at the quarterback. But all right, let's go in some different formations. Let's see what we have here.
Scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just
so this is a new formation in the Bills playbook.
And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense.
I shouldn't have ran that.
Singletary to get the drive started.
Yeah, that's not going to happen too often.
This to the 37, gain of 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
There's a couple new animations. My first game I played with Jalen Ramsey, I saw him have a nice jam animation, but there's not really like a lot of changes with the D-back and interaction and stuff.
Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Big return. Let's see. This is a new play in this formation. This formation had like very few plays in it last year. I remember.
On 1st and 10.
Oh, he's right up in here. I also had Howard
going
too,
right
in the
back
middle.
To Knox, and again a completion. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Let's see if we can get this to work. I feel like the counter plays like never work when I try them.
On the counter, this is
I feel like that was open outside. I thought maybe I just cut it up too early when I run them.
But nothing more. 2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league.
We have a lot less of these formations. Last year we had like 3 or 4 of these. I mean 2 or 3 of these. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a flag. I threw that too late.
He's got a man. That's Davis.
Legal man downfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Would have had to throw that right away.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call.
Quarters. They're playing a lot of quarters defense themselves. So maybe I can find them. Maybe I can get them in quarters. Get them to. Oh, this might be. Or is this? I can't tell if this is press 1. This might be press 1. I don't know.
Throwing now is Allen. Throwing the out route, and Crowder makes the catch.
Yep, it definitely does. It still does that. I've been trying to find a way to run screens for like my past 3 or 4 games, like my first 3 games. The first time I ran it in the, what was it? The first game I played, they didn't have him in there. The second game, also the team didn't have him in there. The third game, the guy played man all game, so I couldn't play it, or I couldn't run that. But yeah, they definitely still do go up fields. For sure, yeah. I don't know, like I'm indifferent about it. Like it's definitely helpful sometimes, but I don't know. Like when it's a situation like this, like I don't know. It just depends on like the situation. Like it works sometimes, but I wish we had like an option though. That's the only reason why I don't really like it. I wish we had an option for it. Like I don't like where it's like you throw it up and you have to throw them upfield. Like it's super annoying. Like sometimes you do want to like throw it behind and like go outside. Like I feel like when you throw it upfield, you have to like catch it upfield. You have to catch it upfield and then get outside versus like waiting to do it. And if you wait too long, your guys might be, I don't know, just like messes it up. Like that, like this is like the perfect example here. So the play worked fine. So we were able to get a block down. Play worked fine, but I would have rather had him flare out this way instead of like catching the ball and going upfield, because I would have been able to, like, after I catch it so close to here, now I have to navigate back outside versus like throwing it outside already and then just being able to like navigate where I want to navigate versus like I feel like I have to catch it inside and go outside. Like it's like super annoying. Just in pistol. I wonder. Oh yeah, we don't have it. Or nah, I think our pistol trips is all like, yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be in here. Actually, we're gonna call timeout here. I have a bad tendency of like running bad plays down here, so we're just gonna run the ball, get into the end zone. I was about to do something that like I shouldn't have done. We'll just run power. This is like my favorite play to run down here.
They'll look to run with Singletary, and he'll take it into the end zone.
I just used the Bills playbook. Usually I just use the team's playbook. You know, maybe when I have the official game, like when I have the official game, eventually I want to go through all the playbooks and you know, see what are the good plays. So like if anyone likes to like just use the standard playbooks, they know they have some like good plays to run in there. I'm not really a huge fan of like the custom playbooks and stuff. I don't know. I just never really been a huge fan of it. Or like using other teams' playbooks, like I don't know.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Here we go. Cut him down, cut him down. Gosh, the new body types look real good for sure. So we got 4 wide. I mean, 5 wide out here, no running back.
The first down run got 5.
Situations like this. Let's see. Maybe we can get a, okay. We get a little pass rush here.
Slant route, he's got Dobbs. And this offense
so let me see if I can, let me see if there's any animations in here that are gonna be new. So he won inside. He obviously went inside because he caught the ball. He beat me inside. Was able to catch up and save with him, and he won outside. So yeah, that was just like they just won like all the. They won all of those. Besides the one on the outside. So let's see if we can get a rush so we can get this ball off quickly.
Final shot before half for Rodgers.
Pick somebody.
And this one is incomplete.
Now they know somebody. Like I know that usually off those, like they don't let people pick them, but somebody would easily pick that in real life.
As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios.
I don't know why they don't do the breast cancer awareness stuff anymore. That's a good question. I don't know.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait.
Man's weak, facts. I don't know what's going on with that.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
Yes. For Xbox One, PS4, it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, pretty much.
And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them,
So let's
Charles,
see what we're going to do here. We're going to play cover 4.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly
Cover
the way
4 is
they
a pretty
planned in the
solid
first
run
half.
defense.
To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't, but of course, this is the Super Bowl.
When you make the tackles, so you see that was technically my fault. That should have been cut down for like 2 or 3 yards. I should let the computer do that.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Wing.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that
no zone adjustments. No.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves,
oh my goodness, bro.
Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
16 more on that one and another first down. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is
Let's go. Force him outside. Thank you. Thank you, defense, for waking up.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
So,
this drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back.
Aaron Jones, he has a different body type than yours in the past. So that's another reason probably why his jersey looks different, I would think. And you can like actually see like the back plate and stuff. As you see, he looks a lot in comparison to Aaron Rodgers. You can just tell by his legs, he's like a lot bigger than him.
But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb.
I probably should have jumped on that, but
taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Hold press.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
This might be a no. I'll put you on an island, bro. I'm sorry. Should have been over the top to help you. I don't know if I did his base. I don't know if I did his. He just got burnt off the line.
And the Packers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that
for sure.
Thinking,
no new pass mechanic. Nope.
This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want
I got you.
With
the ratings and stuff. Actually, this will give me a good time to look at my team's ratings as well. So let's go over here. 96 overall for Aaron Rodgers. So that's actually a good tandem. 89-80. That's solid. Very solid. 2-man tandem. Receivers 79, 77, 71, 71. So that's why you don't see him in the game, because they haven't ran much 4 wide. I don't know if I've seen him the other rookie either. I haven't seen either one of these guys yet play. I haven't really touched the ball like that. Samuel, I don't think I've seen any of these players. Unless I'm going crazy. What the heck? I don't know. Oh no, that was Sammy Watkins who caught that. I'm thinking that that's somebody else. So these are their tight ends, solid tight end. So they have a lot of speed, young guys. So if you're doing a franchise with them, I feel like this would be a solid team to do.
Almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Hey, happy Madden Day, facts.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already...
He's got a man complete. And he will go out right.
Certain times I can see the cover too. I just have to wait for it to develop. Even though that wasn't cover 2, they had the cover 2 corner. We're gonna try to hit him deep here.
I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing.
Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. I want to have like a little bit more space. I should have just followed the blocks. I should have ran it there. That would have been perfect. That would have been a one-on-one with the safety. Dang, I should have just stuck with my original plan. I'm sorry.
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Allen.
That's a pick. Ooh.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely look like they got some speed, for sure.
Could be a difference
for sure. Yeah, even though they don't have Devontae Adams, that's still going to be a very tough team to play against. Their defense is solid. I can, just playing against it now. All right, let me flip this back. Oh, because I put the spell back in. Okay. They've been playing so much cover 4. Like,
so now third and
if we can get them in cover 4 one play, we're going to score a touchdown over the top.
Allen.
Get it to him. Oh, get that down, Josh. Get that down.
Couldn't connect. So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown.
Dang, we had him on the post. The safety came down and all that. Just got to get that ball down. So that's what I mean when I say that the passing is different. All those passes aren't just going to be like money like how they were last year. Some of them are going to go off target.
They are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a
cut him down.
Group, and they want to keep building off.
I shouldn't have to put a spy on Aaron Rodgers, yo. Like this is like his second or third time running.
And get back to work.
We're gonna press this. Actually, this might be a run, maybe not. We'll see. Run right. Let's go.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Probably shouldn't have went quarters here. I'm just pressing the buttons too fast. But we'll see. We'll see what we got. They're gonna probably run something short.
Is Rodgers. They'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he's gonna have the Packers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And Brandon, from our time in college football,
for sure. You're running out the pocket is definitely not going to be like how it was in years past. You're not just going to be able to just dart out the pocket like you've usually been able to with yeah, I think that was my guy. You're not going to just be able to dart out the pocket like years past.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
All right, let's see what else we're going to do. Trips. Yeah, computer runs a lot of trips, so it's kind of hard to, I don't know, I don't really like playing zone against trips like that, especially against computer, because they're just going to like do stuff like this.
He's got Tunyon complete over the middle.
Like run spot and stuff. That's good stuff.
The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Rodgers throw complete here on target to Tunyon.
Freaking Aaron Rodgers, bro. It's crazy because like some of the times like I know what they're gonna run too. It's just like stopping it. It's just the run. So we got trips. Let's see what we can do with palms.
Just one more quarter.
All right, can we get a pick here, defense or something? Like,
Trophy here at Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a draw play.
Let's go. Here we go, big boy.
Right through that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Points you get now, I feel you, bro. Yeah, see, at Madden sometimes we getting frustrated, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. We having to switch it up.
And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers.
I didn't expect them to hit the deep guy. It always goes so short. You just, when they hit the deep guy, it surprises you. All right, let's see if we could get a stop here. I got their big back in.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Oh, hit that. Oh.
Throw knocked away. It's incomplete. To give you an idea,
I didn't expect them to actually throw the ball like that. I'm definitely committed to the run completely.
Incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in,
yo, the commentating is, yo.
It's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On second and goal, Rodgers.
I think what makes it so annoying is like they like they say the same stuff like you haven't heard it for like the past 3 or 4 years.
Regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that will make this a full.
Yeah, they definitely need to do some. Like, I mean, they add some new lines in every year and stuff, but yeah, commentary definitely. They can definitely like upgrade that. To me personally, I like to see multiple commentary teams in the game. Like they were able to do it with NCAA basketball 10, so I don't know why they can't do that. Like have like a CBS kind of commentary and have like Fox, ESPN. I think they could do that. I think it's definitely tangible. I don't know, maybe it's just like I don't know why they haven't thought of doing that. Like if it was me, the way I would do it is I would like they could have like these guys in here. They can put like the old stuff from like the old Maddens in there. And even though like John Madden's passed, RIP John Madden, they can like put like him and Al Michaels or Pat Summerall, and they can just like put somebody else in there. Maybe get Jim Nance and whoever, Tony Romo, whoever, like somebody. They can get like a third commentary team or a second commentary team in there.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner.
All right, I think this might be our shot play.
And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback.
Nope, it's not.
Cool back there.
I might have been able to hit that though. I might have just been too conservative on that.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Yeah, for sure.
A give up the middle to Singletary, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice
What's going on? I wonder if we are. This is covered too. Oh, it's man. See, so you just can't like. Usually, in previous Maddens, you would have just been able to get out the pocket. Yeah, it's not happening like that anymore. Yo, they've ran this quarters stuff so many times.
Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Good defense.
Bats it away and it falls down incomplete.
Oh, I didn't realize it was third down. I didn't even have to force that. I'm thinking it's I'm thinking that it's third down. I didn't have to force that. Alright. Let's focus up here. Try to make a play. So is that 10? I still gotta get 10. Let's see what they asked me to do. They might ask me to kick and play defense. Nah, they won't go for it. Dang, I wish I didn't try to pop that deep.
Okay,
we're gonna, let's see. We definitely don't want to go against Jair. I can't flip it. So let's see. Maybe let's see what they're in. Maybe they'll be in man, and I'll be able to find Diggs in a one-on-one situation. But we'll also have Crowder do that. Do it out.
Now Allen, gotta have
Got
this
him.
one.
Good catch. Good catch. Good
This one
catch.
caught by Crowder. And down inside the 15 he goes.
That was. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't jump down on that.
At least for the moment, as it's a
Maybe
first
because
down.
Davis went so deep on his end.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle.
Oh, keep running, Singletary. Keep
Great
running.
move, couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. A gain of 3, second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Let's see, let's try to spread him out a little bit more.
They go right back to Singletary.
Get in there.
Trying to get it down to the 2-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on
Run this
1st
down
and
a
goal.
little bit. You don't want them to have any time. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, John Madden Stadium's dope. Looks nice. Facts. But you know, with they have to put a lot of energy into next gen because I feel like they've kind of failed the community with Madden 22 and Madden 21 was just a port, so you know, it wasn't really much that was too different about that. So they had to do something big this year. So I'm not really surprised that this game didn't get that much love.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home.
Oh, way to get in there.
Cross for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner.
I'll show you guys the celebration too.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Hooch this up.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this
Right.
one away.
Sorry, I had to take him down.
Just shy of the 10. And a
We got
good
1
effort on the
second.
return there gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
Backup coverage.
One final try now for Rodgers. He's gonna
Deep,
let
just knock it down.
And that
Oh, there we
is
go.
Intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say
So I'll show you guys
no interception. He did not keep the
Super
feet
Bowl
in bounds,
winning animation.
apparently.
I didn't
So
win
that's just
Super
gonna
Bowl
be an
last year. I didn't try to win Super Bowl last year. I didn't play that much franchise until the end of the season, so you'll be able to know if this is like the same thing as last year, and I'm not really sure. Let me know.
And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
Year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Sorry for that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna see if the gritty's on here. That'll be definitely the last thing that I'm doing for sure. I know like you're like you and a ton of people asked about the gritty, so I'm gonna see if they got it on here. Oh, I know how I can do this. I'm gonna see. I don't know. I want to see if I can do. Oh, I know how I'm gonna do this actually. I'm gonna just put this on Rookie Arcade like that, and hopefully we can get some easy plays to get down the field. We're gonna do. I know the guy from he probably does it, right? The guy from I'm not super familiar with the gritty. Sorry guys. I'm pretty sure the guy from the Vikings does it too. So we're gonna put this on Rookie. Alright, we're gonna put this on Arcade. Let's do quick press. Let's see. Yeah, we're about to check and see if the gritty's on here. Yeah, Justin Jefferson. Yeah. I knew. Yeah, I know. My bad. It's crazy because I was doing a franchise and I definitely added him to my team too.
Look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh man, it'd be there's a lot of people in the NFL, man, forgetting some of these players' names, man. At the time. But yeah, I know. I remember his name. Justin Jefferson. Yeah. I knew his name, y'all. Chill.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete.
Signature, right? Wow. I know that they did it not add this into the game. They like made a whole big deal about it. So if this isn't on current gen, this would be definitely a huge fail. He just threw the ball into the... Okay. Whatever. We're going to try this again. Who is he? 18. Hopefully they throw him the ball. I'm going to be kind of pissed if they don't.
On first and 10.
Of course. Nah, don't throw the... I'm trying to see how I can... Okay. I'm just going to... I know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to blitz... Not like that. I'm going to blitz everybody and just leave him open specifically. Hopefully the game sees that.
A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
Yo, how did he get caught? There was nobody there. I looked down to see what the comments were. Let me try this again. Watch them try to run the ball. Just throw the ball.
Instead, they get hit by 1-2 punch those last couple of plays, and now they've got their backs to the goal line.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there.
Of course. So let's try this again. I would assume that like they would. So this is what I think. If it's not in the game now, I'm assuming that it had to be added into the game within that first patch, because it would make no sense to like have the commercials for it and it only be on next gen. I feel like that'd be so stupid. But you know, you never know. I'm gonna try this again. But I would have assumed like that would have been like his celebration.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch! Touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
Okay, I might have tapped that one late, a little bit late that time, so that might have been my fault. You kind of like to get their celebration. You kind of like got to do it right at the time. But as of right now, it looks like on the trial version, the gritty is not in the game. Not saying it's not in the game. Maybe it was patched in, but right now I don't see it.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a.
But again, like I said, it might be patched in in the day 1 patch. So, you know, for those who,
to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, the fact that it's not in here, it should be in here now. The fact that it's not really doesn't make sense at all, because they really could have added it in last year with the patch. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking it's not in the game, because let me see. I'm also gonna try with I'm gonna go to the Vikings and try with Justin Jefferson next. But right now, I'm saying I don't think it is. So, to play Madden 23, I don't know if you have the game I don't know if you pre-ordered the game or not, but what you have to do is you have to get EA Play, download it, and then after you have EA Play downloaded, which is like about $5 a month if you just do it for a month. Yeah, we're gonna say no to the gritty for sure, as of right now. At least Jamar Chase doesn't have the gritty for whatever reason.
Jamar Chase, what is going on here? 4 first quarter.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know. Maybe people just don't want to spend that $200 for it. I'm not really sure. I know I had the chance to get that Xbox Series S multiple times, but I just waited out and got the PS5. Like, I just didn't. Nah, don't tell me that he got hurt. That'd be oh no, I thought I switched sides. Maybe I didn't. I did switch sides. Why am I still on this team?
First down. Here's Burrow. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm doing a move into the end zone. I don't know.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, my fault, Michigan. So, Michigan, you have to, if you have the game already pre-owned, if you already pre-purchased the game, go to the PS app, go into your game library, and you should be able to download it from there. But you have to have EA Play too. You just if you have EA Play, there should be an option for you to download it.
Pretty nice work on the return. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
If you don't have the game, if you don't have the game already downloaded, you can just go into the store, get EA Play, and do it that way.
Sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of
I don't know. I buy digitally my games. It just depends on you personally. It's like some positives and negatives to buying digitally. I would say one of the positives is, this may sound like super fat, but you don't have to go to the console and switch the games every time. You don't have to worry about the games getting scratched either. That's another huge thing. You can game share the games. If you have somebody who you game share with, you can game share the games. So there's definitely some positives with buying digitally, but let's try with him. Nope, he doesn't. He didn't do anything. But I'm not trying to do all these moves and stuff after. But I don't think that should matter. Oops, I'm trying to go to the next quarter. I'm just trying to go to the next possession. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not surprised that they took out Colin Kaepernick.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last
yeah, he was one. I mean,
lets it fly for
yeah, I'm not surprised. We'll just say that.
Comes in as that one winds up incomplete.
I feel like he always messed up my franchise, yo. He always went to like, he always went to the okay, I don't know. Oh, he's in the backfield. He always went to like a like one of the teams that already had a quarterback. Like I feel like he never went to a team that actually needed a quarterback for whatever reason. I'm trying to think. Like I feel like he always signed with the Eagles. I feel like that was like the team that he always signed with. But I'm like, yo, they have Jalen Hurts. For whatever reason, I don't know what Jalen Hurts did to EA, but they do not like that man. Like,
and it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin
yeah, we're gonna say no to the gritty for sure. But I would assume like it's gonna be put into the game. I don't think they're just gonna like leave it out because you know it's like popular. So because they were able to get Kyler Murray's celebration into the game last year, so I think the gritty, even for current gen, will be put into the game.
Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Yeah, I don't know if the rookie face scans are in yet, but again, I know last year it took them a while to get them in, too. So that'll be something else that I think that they're gonna get into the game as well. The rookie face scans will eventually be into the game if they're not already.
Here just outside of the 20. First down. Here's Cousins. And incomplete.
Come on, Kirk Cousins. You're doing Kirk Cousins stuff.
The Vikings and Bengals, you might recall, they met in week 1 last year.
It had nothing to do with the receiver. How come I lost my thing? Kirk Cousins just missed him.
AFC Championship season with and it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
A great effort there.
Yeah, facts. PS4 Slim. Yeah. Let me see. Do you have to buy the you don't have to buy the get the free trial play for 10 hours. So yeah, you don't have to buy the $100 version. The $100 version just gives you access to the game right now, but if you don't play Ultimate Team and if you like can wait the few days, you might as well just get the standard version. If you don't mind spending the money on Madden. Like I just don't think putting $100 into a game that you're not playing competitively is worth it personally, especially a yearly title. So like that's like one of my biggest beefs with the yearly titles too. They ask for $100 for a game in the beginning of the year, and they're gonna ask for another $100 in the beginning of the game next year. Like, and all the money that you spend within the game for that previous year, it's like it just was flushed down the toilet. Like you don't get to none of that stuff carries over or any of that stuff. So I think it's like a waste. So if you're not playing competitively for money to where you can like get the money back, or you don't care, I definitely would just wait. It is up to me. I don't really think that it's worth it. I feel like with EA Play, with it only being $5 for the month, and then getting the standard version, I feel like that makes a lot more sense than just to get the game 3 days early. And a lot of the stuff is already not it's not gonna be patched and stuff. Like, I mean, unless if you're like an online guy or something, or you really just can't wait or something like that. But me personally, I definitely think it's worth the wait. So I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Let me look at the last few comments. Yeah, let me see. Baker. I didn't even check on Baker Mayfield and all that stuff. So again, like if he's not on the Panthers yet, I feel like a lot of this stuff will be updated. Again, this is like the pre-build. of the actual build. Cam Newton. Wow, Cam Newton is like not good anymore. Which we knew this, but I didn't know he was that bad. I feel like he was like at least a 70, 72 last year. How the mighty have fallen, Cam Newton. How the mighty have fallen. But yeah, let's check. This will be like the last thing I do. Check on Baker. Still on the Browns. Oh no, maybe he is on the Panthers. He's not on the Browns. Yeah, Baker's on the Panthers. Yeah, he's there. Yeah, yo, yeah, that's crazy. But a lot of those guys who spend that money on MUT, they get that money back so easily. Oh, and yo, dog, thanks for the subscription, yo. Appreciate it. No, you still get the so KD, yeah, you still get the the trial for the PS4 version. You just have to get it. You just have to use EA Play and then do it through the app if you have the game already pre-downloaded. Yeah, so it looks like yeah, he's on the Raiders. It looks like the rosters are up to date for the week 1 preseason. That's what I'm thinking right now. So if there's any moves that happen after that, let me see. I know. Oh no, he's not on here. So yeah, week 1 preseason I think is where the roster moves are. Tavon Austin. It's interesting. Yeah, so this looks like the preseason roster that they start you out with. So yeah, if you guys want to know. So let's look for I'll look through a couple more of these, and I'm gonna hop off. Yeah, Prime Cam was definitely different facts. He just I think he just took way too many hits. Nobody had. Yeah, Odell Beckham's still hurt. So eventually, someone's gonna pick him up. Hopefully, he comes here. I feel like he would be like a great fit here in Buffalo. So if your friend has the game, you have to not game. You have to share the. You have to make hit. You have to how do I put this? So you have an option to choose who you want your primary system to be. So you're gonna have to take his information and then make. You guys are gonna have to flip whose primary's PlayStation is whose. So let's say he has Madden. You're gonna have to make his profile your primary because Madden is on his profile, and then he's gonna have to switch who his primary PlayStation is. So that's how he'll be able to get your games, you'll be able to get his games. But if you were ever to switch profiles, you would only be able to access your games. So you wouldn't be able to play Madden on, like, if you had a secondary profile, you wouldn't be able to do that. You would only just be able to play it on your profile since it's the primary. Or I might have that backwards. I'm not really 100% sure. But yeah, that's one way to do it. Oops. So guys, that's yeah, that would be super crazy. So how do you start your early access? What do you mean for this will be the last question that I answer, and I should be back on sometime tomorrow, either on PS4 again, or I might be on next gen. I'm not really sure, but I'll be doing some kind of streaming. When you say how do you start your early access tomorrow, I mean, how do you start your early access? What do you mean? Like, I mean, could you elaborate? Like, do you have the Madden version? Like, oh, this person's back, get out of here. Yeah, I'm deaf. Oh, hold on. Put this user in timeout, dog. Who the heck is this? My name? What do you mean? Like my PSN name? My like? What do you mean? What's your name? Okay, so if you already have the regular version of the game, go into your PlayStation app and go into your game library, and you should be able to download it from there. I'm gonna put this in a video as well real quick, so that'll probably be like the last thing I do, and then I'm gonna wrap this up and go to sleep. But alright guys, thank you for watching again. Definitely, if you want to add me on PSN, you can do that. It's KC_classic 7807. Let me add these two people. So definitely feel free to add me. No, the girl. Oh, I don't know who that is. Yeah, and that's gonna be it for the night, guys. Again, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, definitely appreciate it. And that's all I have for you guys tonight. KC Classic 7 signing out.